Whoever's ready can go ahead and start.
Firstly, you'd be happy to get through in straight, certainly challenge there in the third, but knowing what was leaving next, nice to sort of get into the locker room with a straight set swing.
Yeah, definitely. I felt like I got off to a really good start at the start of the first set. And then, he kind of stepped up his game a little bit. And, he started playing a little bit similar to the old Emil, to the one that was a top 50 player. And, props to him for bringing such a level after not playing for so long. I think, if he continues like this, he'll be back to where he was in no time. He's an unbelievable player, unbelievable ball striker. And for not playing an ATP match in a long time, that was high level. So, I'm glad I got it done in straight sets, but he didn't make it easy, that's for sure.
I wonder if you look ahead to your next challenge. I know you're just off the court, but talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, I think I knew if I won, I'd play him straight away. Look, Jannik is the best in the world and is one of the best for a reason. But I'm not too. I don't feel too starstruck by the occasion. I think I've been in that position before. I think last year is a great example of it. For me, I feel like if I can stick to my game, if I can play the way I want to play, then I can cause trouble.
What do you think he does so well?
He's just an unbelievable ball striker. I think you give him time, you give him a little bit of time, you give him a slow ball, he'll put you away. If you hit the same rhythm to him all the time, I feel like he'll be unbelievable. His serve's improved over the years, and I think that's what got him to where he is right now. His serve is really good. And his returns are good. I think he's just an all-round great player and an unbelievable mover also. I think he slides an open stance backhand. That open stance backhand that he does is unbelievable. And he moves unbelievable. So, he's just an all-round great player.
What can you take from how you handled the occasion last year against?
I think I've walked out onto Arthur Ashe now before, so I know what to expect of that stadium. And I think... walking out against Novak, I think it was a little bit different for me because I played him in 2 previous occasions that year and all in slams. But then again, you're walking out onto a big stadium and you're playing one of the top guys in the sport, and I think that's the moments that I relish. That's the moments where I kind of come out and play some of my best tennis, and I'm hoping that I can do that again.
I think you haven't played him since Madrid.
Yeah.
Have you practiced with him sort of in the years since?
Not really, no. Yeah. Last time I played him was in Madrid 2021. Yeah, I remember that match really, really well. It was a good match on my part. I kind of had a tactic against him that worked, so that was good. But I played him this year in the exhibition in Australia, so that was a little bit different. I think I wasn't physically up to shape there, but now I am. So it's good.
I suppose just the results in the last month or so suggest you're almost where you were, or do you where you were 12 months ago? Do you think your form is comparable to where you were 12 months ago?
I think my form, no, but I think my level. I would say I'm a better tennis player than I was 12 months ago. My form, I think confidence-wise, I was way more confident last year. After winning a Masters 1000, who's not confident? So, look, I think I'm a better tennis player. I think I know what I'm doing and I'm clear on what I'm doing on the court much more than I was last year. And just I think I've honed a few things here and there, which has helped me over the last couple months.
Can you talk about that vibe you bring against the top players? You've had a lot of success in the past against top 10, top 5. Is it something that clicks in you where your focus gets a little more dialed in?
It's something that I've been doing since I've been a junior. I always brought my best level against the players that were older than me, or as a junior, older than me, or better than me, or higher ranked than me. And I think if I'm able to bring that level, I always say I'm able to go toe to toe with the top guys. I know I am, and I've shown that in the past. But for me, it's a matter of consistency. For me, it's a matter of just bringing that level all the time. And that's where I kind of struggle, and that's where the top guys don't. And if I'm able to do that, then I see myself where they are.
Is your energy different before a match, like, say, last year against Novak or against Jannik tomorrow, or is it just something that clicks into place?
No, just something that clicks. Like, I go... it's just something that clicks. I think it's just everything that's done before match, everything that I do before match is the same. But I just go out there knowing that I can play with them. I know I can compete against them. I know that I can beat some of them. So I go in there not afraid, not already lost, that I feel like some players do.
You're just saying about sticking to your guns and your game when you come up against him. What is the most specific aspect, do you think? Is it going to be your serve? Is it going to be your return that's going to be more important? What to be specific?
I just have to focus on myself. I have to focus on what I'm doing. So that for me, that's serve, and that's playing aggressive and playing my game. So yeah, I think all I have to do is focus on myself and just kind of keep doing what I've been doing the last couple of months, because it's been working.
Is there a game plan to beat Jannik?
Yeah.
There is a game plan.
Yeah.
That's good to hear.
For me, like from my side, I think there's a game plan to beat everybody.
Yeah.
Based on my past experiences against him, based off what I played against him in January. Also, I kind of picked up a few things, and I think I've got a pretty good memory when it comes to playing against players. I feel like if I play them once, I kind of know what to expect from them next time. So I think in a way it was kind of lucky for me to play him this year in January and just kind of prepare for me for this match. But yeah, I think going against everybody, I have a game plan, and I think everybody has some sort of weakness. A lot of like the top guys, they they hide it really well, and I think that's what they do really, really well. But I feel like everybody does have a weakness.
Do you have a book, a diary that you keep notes in about the players?
No, not at all. I think it's all in my head, and then I think a lot of it is instinct when you're out on the court. I think, yeah, when I'm out on the court, then instinct kind of kicks in, and I'm able to kind of play the way that I want to play.
I feel like telling us what that weakness
No.
is so we can talk about it.
No, I'll keep it to myself.
Alexei, can I ask you a question about slide on the hard court?
Yeah.
Been asking players about it. A lot of people seem to point to Novak as kind of the shining example of how it's done. I just want to ask you, when did you start sliding on the hard court? Did you find it difficult at first? And
No, I think it's something that came to me naturally. For me, I grew up, I'm lucky enough to be one of the Australians that grew up playing on clay. And I feel like it kind of naturally came onto the hard courts as you play more and more on the clay. You learn how to slide on the clay courts, and then you're able to kind of progress that into hard courts and onto grass courts. So yeah, for me, it's quite easy to slide on court, and I think, like I said, Jannik and Alcaraz right now are probably the best movers and sliders on the court.
how much does it help you in terms of your movement and the time maybe it buys you?
Yeah, I think it helps a lot. I think to be able to reach for the ball, it helps, but you have to be kind of strong enough to get out of that position also and recover quickly. And I think that's where a lot of the gym work kind of helps, and the strength work that you do in the gym to get out of that low position, because when you're sliding, you're really low onto the ground. So you have to kind of get yourself out of that position really quickly and get ready for the next ball. So I feel like, yeah, strengthening the muscles and strengthening. I was actually talking about it with my fitness coach in the gym after today's match. Like a lot of strengthening, we do a lot of Bulgarian split squats, which I think is like probably the worst exercise in the world. Yeah. So yeah, and I think I've also kind of improved in getting out of those corners quite well.
You shred a lot of shoes this time of year, more than you do on.
Yeah, I was actually thinking about it also in the locker room. Like I got a hole in my shoe after one match, and it's yeah, it's normal.
How many you go through in a match or a tournament?
In a tournament, I'll probably go through 3, depending on how I play. If it's one round, then I'll probably go through 1 pair of shoes. But if I go deep, then probably 2 or 3.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.